How often would you guys see each other?
Like maybe once to twice a week. We got lucky if we saw each other twice a week.
I call that long distance at this point. That's a long
Which was
distance
healthy.
relationship.
It was really healthy because the time that we spent together, like, it was like energetically like crazy, you know?
Can't miss them if
what
they
does
don't
that
leave.
mean? What is
Just like it just
energetically
feels so much
crazy?
better instead of seeing a person every freaking day.
Yeah.
Like
Well, at least you guys kind of have space. It's okay to have
Yeah.
some space. I think it's healthy.
But I also think she was upset because when he did show up, like when he would see her, it was just like, oh, and you couldn't show up for that. It was kind of just like, as a friend, it was like, bro, like you had one job, like you couldn't just show up for that one thing, but you come like during these times. It was just like, oof,
Everything's
yikes.
always kind of a test. And sometimes a test, it's going to be kind of destined to fail. You know, I understand where you're coming from, but it was kind of not set up ideally.
Yeah.
He's working all day. You have a big moment.
That's life, I feel like it was.
It's life.
I understand both sides.
I get that.
He needs to
I'm gonna
prioritize.
say I feel like it was destined to fail on his part. If you gave him notice, and he knows his work schedule better than anybody else, so I feel like even if he did have a hard day, he should know his own capabilities, and not dedicate himself to that in the first place.
Things come up. Surely he'll make the next one, right?
Wait, you hold on. Whoa, okay, I gotta call you fuckers out. Y'all two done dedicated to come on the show meet at 4 p.m. You guys were an hour late. So don't tell me about, well, if you dedicate yourselves to something, you should do bro, you guys were an hour late.
I didn't say that.
Fair point, I guess.
I didn't say that.
If you're going to dedicate yourself to something, well, you better make sure you're always perfectly on time. And anyways.
Yeah.
So, look.
Said nothing about being on time.
Ultimately,
Said nothing about being
I
on time.
think, I don't know. It's not, and it's exclusive. How long has it been exclusive?
Well, the 5-6 months.
The entire time? But
Yeah, actually,
boyfriend?
like,
Are you
maybe-
boyfriend, girlfriend? What's the title?
There really was no title. Like he called us a power couple, and I was like,
Have
oh.
you said I love you?
No, I do have a type of love for him. I have a type of love for him.
Shit.
How does that
Unless, honestly,
Yeah.
if she's not your girlfriend and she hasn't said I love you, it's too soon for hey, spend 2 hours at a
Something
dance.
super personal to you that you don't even bring your mom to.
Well, hold on.
Or she doesn't show up at least. I get
Well,
it.
she lives in a different state.
If it's
Okay.
look, if the guy it's a Pokemon tournament and you want your girlfriend to come to the Pokemon tournament, that's valid. Dance though, sorry.
What did you just say?
Come on now.
No, dance. A guy going to a dance recital, no.
But you think
He
Pokemon's
loves
important?
dancing though.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
people.
Pokemon from the guy, very important.
No.
Or maybe it's his.
Is that not like the same
Magic.
thing?
Yeah.
What
I
is-
just
Dance boy Pokemon.
I just feel like
what's something guys are into? Like
Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
Like
D&D.
he's into hockey.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
I would have gone to his
Girls are
hockey.
D&D.
stuff.
Like I think 9 months.
I mean, they're nerds.
You got to be dating for 9 months before you can,
I think it's just
ask
the
a
fact that
girl-
he said that he was gonna go.
I don't know.
I think it was just that. Sorry.
Yeah, a baseball game. You have to have said I love you before you can take a girl to a baseball game. Because that shit's fucking it's boring for a dude.
I think-
But taking a girl to a baseball game, she has to be in love with you before you can take her to a baseball game. A guy has to be in love with you before you take him to your dance thing.
Why do I have to wait 5-6 months before I go to a baseball game? That's so basic. That's fun. It's a good
Really?
date.
Have you
Yeah.
been to a baseball
Oh,
game?
yeah, it's fun.
Really?
It's not.
Yeah.
Have you watched
I've
baseball?
watched. Look, I don't.
Have you watched
I don't.
the sport of baseball?
I don't watch it like that, like on TV. I'll never watch it on TV. But if I'm there, I'm watching it. I'm getting into it. It's fun. But I get what you're saying.
You're rare then. 'cause
Yeah,
I do
okay,
not.
anyways.
Hockey's better.
Hockey is so fun. Love a good hockey game.
I think it's valid though. I don't know. So okay, you guys are back together or whatever.
No, he
It's-
messaged me last night, and I didn't open it until this morning.
Good on
What?
you.
What did it?
Can we open it right
It,
now?
it
What
was
did it
it was
say?
just because the thing is that I went complete ghost on social media, like just to get a break from everything, and I think he was wondering where I was physically, so he Snapchatted me.
Wait, you went on a break because of what happened between you and him?
And
Or-
just more so like I work in social media, so it's like that's like what I do all the time. Haven't had a break since January, and like honestly
okay.
before then. So I was like, let me just take a break from scrolling all that stuff because I felt like it was mind rotting. So I think he was wondering. He couldn't have, but like he probably was wondering where I was at. So he Snapchatted me and didn't open it until this morning. and I was just in bed.
But what
So-
about texting? You guys text
Because
each
I think he
other?
wanted to see where I was actually physically.
Oh.
So he Snapchatted me.
Oh,
If you could
I
just
see.
text me, like I can be anywhere.
What
Like
what did he say?
he said that he scraped his elbow because he was skateboarding, and then
You guys haven't talked for a week?
we haven't talked for a week.
How what?
He was just looking for an excuse to talk to you.
No,
He
see,
did
there's a
not
game
tell
that's
you
being
that he
played
scraped
here, and
his
it
elbow.
progresses into a deeper game.
And was he not wearing elbow pads or anything?
No.
Wait, but hold on.
Yeah, that's
This
you're
is the
losing
communication
aura.
that becomes a problem.
So you
Lack of
crashed
communication.
crashed out on him.
Yes.
Can you explain the crash out? What did that look like?
Stress. I was crying before I went on stage. I was literally walking over to the stage about to cry. I was on stage, completely blacked out, and then I went straight to my phone, and I didn't see any notifications from him, and it made me really upset. And I instantly went outside, called him the first time, it declined after the second ring. So I was like, oh, is he with another girl? And then I called him again.
man.
I called him again, and he answered on like the second or third ring, and he was like, hey, how are you? And I go, are you okay? And he's like, yeah, I'm okay. Are you okay? And I said, no. And he said, oh. And I said, why didn't you show up? And he goes, because I worked all day, I'm really busy. And I go, you could have told me that you weren't coming way before instead of the time of the show. And he was just like, yeah. And then I was like in the middle of like about to say more things. And I was just like, it doesn't sound like it was a crash out, but the thing is that I had a very much, like, you can tell there's anger in my voice. Like, there was other things that were said that I, like, can't even recall because, like, my brain was just, like, throw everything out.
Yeah.
And as I was about to say something else, he was like, well, I have a long drive home. And before he can even hang up on me, I hung up on him. And then, yeah. And that was the first time I've ever crashed out on him, like, anger full on. Like,
Did he understand how important this was?
yes, he definitely knows. I know him, like, truly, he knows.
Block him, sis. Block him.
No.
Look, you can't block at every moment of
don't know.
conflict. It's not realistic.
A little bit.
You
Wait,
know?
but
Can't.
you guys were on the call. You guys were speaking on the phone.
Yeah.
How was your tone with him? Here,
It was,
reenact.
Role play.
I can't even, like, reenact
that
it
shit.
because, like,
Hey, are you okay?
that,
Come on, let's do it. Hey, babe. Are you okay? I just wanted to see where you're at. I fell off my skateboard and I got a boo-boo.
That was after.
no. It was like, I don't even know how to explain it because, like, she's heard me angry. Like,
Did she get fiery? Are you a cusser? It's okay if you are.
Yes, I very much am. I'm like,
You're passionate.
it really depends. So, like, I really was trying not to crash on him. I was trying to have, like, a more, like, calm state, but I was just like, what the F? Like, you know, even through text message, it was like, I don't swear at him, like, nothing. Like, it was like, what the F? Like, all this stuff. And that was when I was just like, why didn't the F did you not show up? You know?
What did he say in response?
He was like, I'm really tired and I've worked all day. I'm really busy. I'm like, oh, well, you're acting weird and you've been acting weird for the last couple of days, but we were fine this morning. Like, you know, I don't understand. And he's like, I'm just really busy. And then that's when, like, I was about to say more things and literally just spit everything out. The thing is that there's people around me, so I didn't want to look absolutely crazy because I don't want that. But, like, that was when he was like, oh, well, I have a long drive. And so that's when I hung up on him before he could say anything else.
Yeah, that's valid. That's very valid.
Yeah.
Well, at the very least, it's very perturbing.
I felt so
It's
bad
not
though.
perturbing.
I would.
Did he
It's
ever?
not perturbing. This is a minor slight that was blown out of proportion. I will grant that he should have given you more notice. He made a mistake. I think you blew it out of proportion. Then it escalated into full-blown catastrophe. It's kind of weird that you guys haven't had a subsequent follow-up conversation.
We did Friday.
Oh, you said you guys had no contact.
We
and
had
then
the
he
call. We had the
scraped
call.
the
No,
boo-boo.
no,
He
that
made
was
the boo-boo.
yesterday. So this was like last Thursday. That was the call. The next day, he texted me at like 3 p.m. and I wasn't really expecting him to call me anyway or text me because I was like, okay, well, we both, need that space anyway. And so then he texts me and he goes, yeah, like, I just can't do this. Like, it has nothing to do with you. Like, I just can't put, the energy and the time. Like, I feel really bad that I can't make anything, like, at all. Like, you get mad at me and it makes me feel bad. So it's just like, I just need to limit all distractions, which is true. He does work work a lot. I know he does because we have the same schedule. So that's why it's really hard for us to see each other. So I was like, okay, you know, and I was like, what made you come to this conclusion of like just wanting to end things? And I was like, was it last night? And he was like, it's a lot of things. And he's just like, I'm just not prioritizing my work. I feel like I'm not making it on time to work and all this stuff. You know, he got promoted. So congratulations to him. And he was like, I'm going to be traveling, all this stuff. And so it was just a lot of conversation. And so I came back calmly, wrote him a whole thing of everything that I had to say. And, you know, I apologized for being really mean to him that night. And I was like, I should have came to you in a different way. I was like, I had a lot of things going on in the back of my mind, and I just wanted you there. And so we ended things on a good note in a way. But yeah, his last message was like, I'm distancing myself from friends, you, everything. I need to focus on my career. And I never responded to it.
Yeah, it sounds like a breakup, but had you guys hung out earlier that day?
No, we saw
Like
each other.
the day of the thing?
No, we saw each other 2 Mondays ago. No, 2 Saturdays ago, actually.
Oh, you guys were
Yes.
seeing each other once a week before that.
Yeah.
So you guys are slowly distancing yourself.
Yeah, and we were like, we were already, you know, it was really hard because like I was out of town, then he was out of town, then I had to go do this, he had to go do this.
Yeah.
So like we didn't see each other like 3 weeks before that. Then we saw each other, I think like 1 or 2 times before this happened.
You said what occurred was perturbing?